Hey everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Thanks for coming on by and checking out the early morning vlog. Got the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra at 1080p 60 frames per second on the freeway on my way to work. Smooth driving right now. I like it this way. A little bit of rain out there coming down onto the windshield. Occasionally I'll have the windshield wipers go back and forth when I need them. Right in this area it gets really, really dark. I do the brights, you can tell the difference there. I don't like to drive with my brights on. For those of you that are Chiefs fans, congratulations. For you 49er fans, well, just like my Cowboys, man, there's always next year. I didn't watch the game up until the last, I think it was like 3 minutes. I didn't even plan on watching the game at all, actually. Unless my Cowboys are there, I really don't watch these Super Bowls, especially with the halftime shows, man. They're not what they used to be. I wish they would invite a metal act to do a halftime show. Honestly, I'm surprised they haven't had Metallica do it. I'm an old school Metallica fan, not so much new school, except for their latest album. It's pretty good, but it'd be nice to see them at least get up there and play some old school music during a halftime show. Either way, I ended up watching the last few minutes, got to overtime, and then that was it. I had to go to bed. So woke up this morning, checked out the final score. The Chiefs did it, and well, whether you want to call it a dynasty or not, they're right there, I guess. And well, it's over. And for a lot of us who have our team who weren't in the Super Bowl, again, we got next year, right? Wanted to talk a little bit about the S24 Ultra. Through the reviewing process, I would have to say that for me, if I had to give you a definite answer on upgrading from the S23 Ultra, S22 Ultra, S21 Ultra. If you have the S23 Ultra, I would stay pat. Long term, you're going to get some of those AI features that maybe you're intrigued with that the S24 Ultra has. Just remember that some of those AI features you're going to have to purchase eventually. Not all of them are going to be free. But the S23 Ultra is going to get those AI features, and the performance is incrementally better. Everything is incrementally better. It's not enough to come from the S23 Ultra to the S24 Ultra. And my biggest disappointment is shooting video in the dark. Right now everything's looking good because there's not a lot going on out there with the windshield wipers really going back and forth, rain coming down really hard. During those situations, there's quite a bit of focus hunting, and when I look back at my S23 Ultra during those moments, I didn't have a lot of that going on when it was really rough weather out there. The cameras really held up well in these situations when shooting video in the dark. There's the glare that you get as well, it wasn't as much on the S23 Ultra either. So, you're basically looking at a hardware issue. These are, for me, I'm about a point and shoot type of guy when taking pictures and shooting video. Because if you're taking pictures and you're having those issues, those are issues that can be somewhat fixed during post. You want to go in and edit. But for me, when I review smartphones, I'm taking pictures, I'm shooting video, and I'm giving it to you the way it is. And I'm just not going to take a lot of time to go through and edit. I mean, I guess I could do that and do side by side, but and show you those comparisons. I'm not a trained professional when it comes to photography or videography. But it's a little disappointment, and I'm sure with a software update, there can be somewhat of a fix, but we're mainly talking about hardware here, not software, especially when shooting video. When you're getting a lot of that glare, the lens flare, and then it's that focus setting. So, I don't know. I don't know how much Samsung is going to try to fix. I mean, right now everything is looking great because there's not a lot going on. But I have to be able to know that whatever I bring in 2024, it can handle a lot. Not just give you, as far as like video quality, what you get during the day, because when shooting video during the day, you can get away with a lot more than you can in this type of situation in the dark. Camera's got to work a little bit harder, and so not every day is going to be like this, right? There's not a lot of action going on out there, and the video quality looks amazing right now from what I can see. But I got to be able to get that when it's really rough weather out there. And the S23 Ultra just did it that much better. Really did. But I'm okay with it because the early morning vlog, when I shoot video like this, it's not an all the time thing for me. It's an occasional thing, and hopefully I just get weather like it is right now. And a lot of you ain't going to shoot video in the dark, so you may not even be too concerned with that. The display issue, software-wise, Samsung's supposed to come out and have a fix for that area for those of you that do not like what you have right now on the S24 Ultra. For me, the display is vivid, sharp, and it's been great for me watching videos, movies. The wallpapers that I use look great. So I don't have any issues with that.
Groovy, baby.
So with all that being said, the S24 Ultra is a great smartphone in my opinion. It's an incremental upgrade. And if you're not going to be shooting a lot of night video, especially during times that it's really rough out there and that lens flare, glare, focus setting can happen, I mean, you're good. You're good. If you're coming from the S21, the S22, I'd really consider it. But the 23 Ultra, no. But here's the crazy thing. All I keep wanting to do is go back to my OnePlus Open. I love my OnePlus Open. I don't even use the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. It's been sitting. I mean, I pick it up here and there, but I'm not using it. I've used it to create some content along with the Google Pixel 8 Pro and along with my Google Pixel Fold. But my OnePlus Open, that right there is my baby right now. That is my baby. And from what it looks like right now, the Z Fold 6 and the Google Pixel Fold 2nd Gen look like they're going to be heading the same direction that well, what OnePlus gave us with the Open as far as the form factor. So in design, Google Pixel Fold 2nd Gen should have a little bit of a taller, slimmer look. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6, a little bit shorter, a little bit wider. OnePlus really, in my opinion, as far as the Open here in North America, I'm not talking about the Oppo. I know the Oppo's there. Set the standard. And whether it was the Oppo first, regardless, that design, this hardware that's in my other pocket, my jean pocket, my Levi's, that's what it's about.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
And the thing is, I just want to take my SIM card out of my S24 Ultra and throw it back into my Open. It's my baby, man. It really is. So, anyway. That's it, folks. Yeah, but the S24 Ultra is a great smartphone. It really is. Again, a lot of you aren't going to be utilizing shooting video like this. And if you want something powerful and you're coming from an older smartphone, definitely look into the S24 Ultra. I'm a different type of guy when it comes to smartphones. I have my babies. I have my vintage devices that I love. Always bringing in what I can as far as newer smartphones. This phone, at 1080p 60 frames per second is an amazing phone. But it's not, in my opinion, worth upgrading from the S23 Ultra. And that's that. Okay, so with that, I'm going to go. God bless you all. Peace to my next video. This is my Project 13. I'm out.